heard the story secondhand, but I knew the shape of it at once. A man with too much ease in his mouth. A road too small for the wrong kind of cruelty. My son, holding himself still, until stillness failed him. There are insults the world throws carelessly, because it does not understand what they are asking to awaken.
Sneer, they touched what was mine to protect
and called it nothing.
A roadside incident, a vulgar habit, but I have seen too much of what begins that way. A name thrown lightly, a face remembered wrongly, a body pushed toward the shape others had already chosen for it long before it ever back. They know my name in that guilt. They know I do not raise my voice when silence will suffice. And if I stood before them cold enough, it was not for reputation. Because they had touched my child and expected the world to remain ordinary after it. Place him gently in the mouth of lesser minds. I did not teach him breadth and measure, so that any fool could test the edge of what he bears. Let them call it discipline, restraint, procedure, guild order. I know what fear becomes when it finds a body it can name. And I was not angry only for what was done. I was angry because the world had begun. So I looked for something larger, something worthy of the risk now made visible. And there it was, mutant creatures near an old contaminated reach, unstable ground, altered remains. But that was not what held me. It was the place beneath the place, the older name under the newer one, and the archives not far beyond it. A task with teeth in it, a trail with memories still attached, something that could serve me. I told myself I was thinking as a mother should, of his future, of his strength, of what he deserves beyond small errands and dull roads, and all of that was true. But truth is not always singular. I wanted the old answers too. I wanted the ground to speak aloud. I thought he would understand. I thought he would understand before I finished naming the place. I thought I could place in his hands something harder, cleaner, more worthy of him than carts and narrow men. I thought he would hear the old wound under the road and feel what I felt, that some callings arrive only once and must be met when they open. I had already begun in my own mind to walk that ruined edge beside him, to watch him take the first true step toward the origin I could never give him. But I saw his expression change before he answered. Not refusal first, something quieter, almost regret. He told me he had already given his word. He said he had promised to accomplish as if the promise had already taken root before I arrived with maps and purpose. And I heard myself grow colder than the moment required. I heard myself diminish what I had not seen. A promise, a day beside her, a young Celerian with black wings and red eyes, and a difference the world would punish soon enough. Her importance to be smaller, simply because it was not mine. So is this, and is it part of Mother? So this is another part of Mother. No one names when the child is still in your arms. The hour when love is no longer proved by nearness. The hour when guidance is refused, not from but because another bond already lives. I still want the truth. I still want the buried names and the ruined cause, but none of it will return the years when every choice in him turned toward me first. And my shame is this: some wounded part of me mistook being needed for the right to decide. I did not bring him into life to keep him where I could reach him. I brought him into life so that one day he would walk beyond me. I knew this, and when the moment came,